My name is Yiping Han. I'm a professor of microbial sciences, primarily in College of Dental Medicine with a joint appointment in PNS. Why did I decide to come from Case Western to Columbia? I was recruited here, and I think this Columbia, this is a step up for my career, a bigger platform for me to perform, and there's because of all the interdisciplinary research going on here, and the fact that I was jointly appointed in microbiology immunology, and my lab is physically located in microbiology immunology, afford me a lot of interactions with other researchers across campus, not just limiting to CDM. I think that fits with my lab's research, which is interdisciplinary in nature, and so we need that kind of interaction, and it also, I think it's mutually beneficial for both CDM and PNS. Okay, so if I have to tell a high school student what my research is about, I would actually, as a matter of fact, I've always had high school students working in my lab, both at Case Western and at Columbia, and I enjoy working with students. So the students in my lab is very diverse, from high school to undergraduate students to residents, fellows, PhD students, postdocs, so it's a wide range. I enjoy working with them. And I think the reason that my lab can attract such a diverse group of students is because the work we do is highly relevant. And what I tell the students are, so if I have to tell a high school student what kind of work we do in our lab, I would say that we are a microbiology lab, so we study oral bacteria. That's why our primary appointment is with CDM. But the bacteria in the oral cavity, they don't just stay within the confines of the mouth. They can translocate to other parts of the body and cause various kinds of disease. So two of the diseases that my lab studies, one is pregnancy complication, the other is colorectal cancer. So it turns out this oral bacteria that's ubiquitous in the oral cavity can translocate to the pregnant uterus and cause pregnancy complications such as preterm births, stillbirths, and also causes sepsis in neonates. So also it can translocate to the gut and stimulate colorectal cancer. So these two, pregnancy complications and the colorectal cancer, are very significant health problems. And people are now recognizing that oral bacteria plays a significant role in both of them, and actually in all the several other systemic diseases. Why study the microbiome within the dental school is important? Well, there's a lot of literature now demonstrating that the microbiome is critical to every aspect of our health. And the majority of the microbiome, of course, is in the gut, so in the colon. But the oral cavity also harbors a very significant microbiome. The oral bacteria, there are several hundred species of bacteria in our mouth, and so they can translocate to different parts of the body and cause infection and inflammation. So it's very important to study the oral microbiome. What's the most inspiring experience working with students? I think I have worked with a wide diversity, very diverse group of students in my lab, from middle school, high school students to college students, PhD students, residents, dental residents, and fellows, and postdocs, and advanced associate research scientists. So I really enjoy working with the students because they bring positive energy. They're very enthusiastic, and then they're very curious, and they're eager to learn. So it's a positive energy, and it synergizes within the lab. And also to nurture them, to see how they, especially for people who've stayed with me for many years, I observe how they grow as a scientist and an individual. It's very fulfilling. What is it about Columbia CDM? I think the Columbia CDM is very unique in a way that it's situated right in the center of a medical center, or a medical campus. So there's a lot of interdisciplinary interactions going on, lots of collaboration. I think when I first came here, I have gastroenterologists down the hall from me, and now I have like other microbiologists on the same floor with me. So there's just a lot of these cross-pollination, and I think it's good for both sides. How does our work contribute to the future in dental medicine? I think our work has I hope that our work has helped put dental medicine on the map and to bring the public to become aware of the importance of oral health to our overall health. So the bacteria when I give lectures, people are very surprised of bacteria in the mouth that could cause so many problems in our health. I think it's important to educate the public, not just the general public, but I think the medical community also. But I think the good news is because of these cross-interdisciplinary interactions here and elsewhere, I think people are becoming more aware. So I think that's good for dental medicine in the future. What I'm most passionate about that I'm working on, I think I'm most passionate about making my lab's work relevant, that we can contribute to the society. I was trained as a basic scientist, so it's very important that we understand the mechanism of the disease. But I like to take it one step further, is to do translational work, because I think our mechanistic work could guide us to develop effective diagnostic or treatment prevention therapies. And if we can translate that and to have it benefit the society, I think that would be most fulfilling. So how could a PhD fit in a dental school? Whenever I say that I work at a dental school, people start asking me questions about their teeth, and I said, I'm not a dentist, I can't treat you. But I definitely see myself having a place in a dental school from several aspects. One is that I teach the dental students and the dental residents, because I think because of the importance of oral microbiome, I think they need the knowledge of microbiology, and I can help them with that. And then in terms of research, as I have mentioned, we do this research focusing on oral systemic connection. I think that's a very important aspect of dental research. And so I think that definitely PhDs have a place in a dental school. What's the future for CDM? I think, again, I think we need to change the concept that dental school is about to drill, bill. What is that? Drill, fill, and bill, right?
Can you start that sentence over?
Yeah. So what is the direction of CDM? And in my opinion, I think that we need to advance beyond the old concept that the dental school is just a drill, fill, and bill. I think we're an integral part of medicine. That's why our name is dental medicine, not just dentistry. So because it's an important integral part of our health, the oral health is very important to the overall health, and this is saying that the mouth is the gateway to the health, and I think that's very true. And as the work in my lab and many other labs have shown that indeed the oral health plays a significant role and impact the rest of our body.